so as you guys know, I've already done my PlayStation 5 unboxing and initial impressions, but this is going to be my full PlayStation 5 review. I go over the DualSense controller, the new features on the PS5, really the major upgrades, and the whole overall experience. Alright, so, no best here. And today, as I said, I have my PlayStation 5 full review. So, for starters, we're gonna go over, as I said, all the features, but as well, I want to really give my opinion and really want to tell you guys if I recommend that you buy it or not. If you should wait till the future to see how it pans out, or if you should just go ahead and get it now. Although I know that the stock is not there right now, there aren't any to order, but if there was, I want to let you guys know if you should go for it or not. Alright, so as we already know, the PlayStation 5 is a massive advantage over the PlayStation 4. As you can see here, the PlayStation 4 is much smaller, meaning less power and less internal oomph. As for the PlayStation 4 controllers, the PS5 DualSense controller is a massive upgrade from the PS4 controllers. From the new haptics, the new adaptive triggers, to the new feel of the DualSense controller, it is a much beefier controller. Now, I think it is very obvious that the one major thing with the PS5 over the PS4 is obviously the graphical performance, as well as the frame rate boost that it has now. It can go all the way up to 4K 120 Hz or 8K 60 Hz. Now that, in my opinion, is just amazing, as the original PS4 could only do 1080p, and now we get 8K. That to me is just outstanding.
Alright, so I have already done my in-depth UI video. You can go check that video out. It was my last video done. I'll put it right below the like button. It'll be the first link right there. But this is my PlayStation 5 review, so we're not going to go too in-depth into the UI. We're not even going to really explore the UI. I just want to show you a couple really cool features that I do really love about this PlayStation 5. Now, a lot of them are already very obvious, such as the ultra high-speed SSD, the graphical performance, the CPU, the RAM, all the capabilities of the PlayStation 5. So right now I'm going to show you just how snappy this SSD is in NBA 2K21. So if I head here and I head to quick play and play now, it'll prompt me to this screen where I get to choose the team. I'm just going to go with the Raptors, and I'm going to count from the time I press X of start game to the time I'm in the game. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm already in the game. That is just how snappy this ultra high-speed SSD is. 4 seconds, and I'm already in the game of NBA 2K21. A lot of new features that come with the PS5. One of them are ray tracing. As you can see on the floor of the court, all the new ray tracing it has. You can see the reflections perfectly. And a really big proof of the graphical performance. Look at these guys' faces and the way that their bodies move. It is so fluid and it is so real. It is just like it is in real life. These guys' body movements and facial scans are so real. It is just insane. Now, since this is a PlayStation 5 review, I do want to talk about the DualSense controller. I want to talk about these brand new haptic feedback and these brand new adaptive triggers. These are so cool, but the best way to really experience it is inside of PlayStation's Astrobot Playroom game. It is a free game. It comes preloaded onto the console at no cost, and it is an amazing game. So here you can see when you get into the menu, you can choose control demo, start a new game, or continue. But if you choose this control demo, it is so cool, all the new features and how it really feels. But it is so hard to explain to you guys how it feels. You really have to feel it for yourself because it just makes the game so much more immersive. So I really suggest, if you guys do have a PlayStation 5, to try Astrobots, even if it looks like a kiddie game to you, try it because it really does show how the controller works. So as you can see on the screen here, it'll take you step by step. Right now it's showing the vibration and how the vibration works. Now it's showing the adaptive triggers. And sometimes you really got to push down on these adaptive triggers. You really got to push down to make them work. Another example, just besides Astrobot's Playroom, is for NBA 2K21. Take that for example. When you're in a game, the more tired your guy is, the harder you have to push down, emulating his tiredness and his loss of stamina in a game. So that is a cool touch that you can do, the adaptive triggers. Next is the touchpad, as it is a full touchpad, which means, look, I can spell my name. I can even write my last name. So that's pretty cool to have. And you can also push down as normal on the touchpad. Next, you got your motion sensor. Now, as you see all those bots fall into it, when you turn it on its right side, it knows the motion that you're doing, and you can only feel the bots in your right hand. And then when you turn it back to the left, you can only feel the bots in your left hand, which is really cool that the DualSense controller knows how to do that. So again, you see them fall into here. Now, as you can tell, this is motion sensor. You don't need the PlayStation camera anymore to do it. And finally, you have your built-in microphone, which is very handy dandy. If you just need to tell your friends, yeah, I'll be there in a minute, or I'm just putting on my headset, I'll be just a second. That is always handy to have. And that is your DualSense controller. Those are all the new features. But you really do have to feel it to know how these features truly feel.
So overall, the PS5 is an amazing console. I love it so much, and I know that any of you who have it, or even any of you who don't have it right now, will love it because it is amazing. Alright, so the question is, do I recommend it? The answer is 100%. So, in my opinion, if you have the PlayStation 4 and you don't know whether it's worth it or not to upgrade to the PlayStation 5, I'm telling you now, it 100% is. From all the new features, the controller, the power, and the oomph of the PlayStation 5, it is nothing compared to the PlayStation 4. It can't even be compared to the PlayStation 4 because of how more advanced the PS5 is. So if you're hesitant about upgrading, don't hesitate, do it. I know that there is a shortage on the consoles as there's not a lot of stock, but if you can get one, get one. It's going to be worth it, not a doubt about it. And as for the cost is worth it. I believe that the $499 US that is a very appropriate cost for all of the power you're getting. I say that because if it is a PC with this internal specs, you will be spending way more, at least $1,000. Meanwhile, here you're only spending $499, so you can do the math. Guys, that's been it. Thank you for watching. If you guys don't have a PS5 yet, let me know down in the comments below. And if you do have one, let me know down in the comments below as well. Or if your order is still coming, but you have ordered one. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Please go out and have a great day. And we shall see you in the next one.